I've started making them just for me now. Maybe I'll share them later with the things I'm thinking about, because it's my goodbye to my dream, my thank you. I'll just get to observe my behaviors at the end of things, how fast I can disassemble the energies that are holding me anywhere, and maybe equally how fast I can make good energy for me to go to. And then maybe something about gratitude and longing, love, you know. I make up a plan with my mom. If everything goes right, then I move in and we celebrate her birthday, because her oldest daughter has figured out how to buy a house like a grown-up and have a home for the rest of her life. And if something falls through or goes south, or when I do the home inspection on Sunday, if some sort of craziness is going on and it doesn't feel right, it doesn't end up happening, then I go home to her house and hang out with her till Christmas or the New Year. I can work from anywhere, you know? And I'm lonely. That's the truth. And now I'm going to go to someplace I've never been, really, and be lonely there. But maybe not. Maybe I'll build a community and enjoy my life and like my neighbors at least enough to have real conversations and book groups and reading circles, and I'll be the groovy moo-moo wearing gray braids woman. I kind of get excited when I think about her and being her and occupying her and giving these next years flavor of holy instead of a flavor of missed opportunities. I think when you know who you are, it's best to get on being that person, being all the way in all the ways. And I think I hedged my bets in so many ways for most of my life. Or I did the next right thing. You know, I made good choices about who I loved. And I just wish, if I wish for anything, that I loved me more fully and more deeply earlier in my life. The things I can say to my daughter about what she lets into her life and heart and body and mind and soul are things I wish I knew differently when I was actively engaged in letting people in. Now I have. Who's it there? Who's it in is in. What is in the water is underneath it. I am so blessed to have lived here, to have walked this ground, to know it so little, really. It's curious the ways I did and didn't let myself love, enjoy, be loved, be enjoyed. one day, if I should be so lucky to hear someone read what I write out loud, I'm interested what they'll do with my big ohs. Because not even me, I don't think I know. I don't know anything except the need for the depth of the breath. And maybe that's what I'll dedicate these next days and weeks and months, and could I be so lucky as to have years. I will breathe for the 1,000 people who can't anymore that died last night in America. But I'm not thinking about that when I look at the sunset. I'm just thinking about the promise of what's ahead. And everybody defines that for themselves, you know? Everybody lucky enough to sit in Zoom meetings back to back for 8 to 10 hours in a chair. They get to think too about how they're living and what they've chosen and what's chosen them, what's next. I've chosen a next. I've designed it to look like adventure and feel like celebration. And I'm proud of what I've figured out about myself and my abilities in my life. And I'm grateful. And I'm scared. And I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I don't have anything left to lose but the rest of my life. So I'm not gonna lose it, I'm gonna chase it. I'm gonna love it and celebrate it and care for it and cuddle it and take it to the bath and take it to the books and delight it with whatever it wants, this little life of mine. And I'm going to be grateful. And I'll do what I can to be a force for encouragement. And I'll do what I can to model courage the way I slowed down enough to feel it. I am so grateful to be alive. To be a living Democrat in America on the left coast edge of the edge of life on earth. Blessings on your courage and your home and your sunset and your deep breath, your sweet body that carries you around. The generous acts of love that you can visit upon the world still needs them, you know. Still revels. Everybody loves joy and appreciation. Everything, every gift of life and every brand new day. Adventures in celebration and gratitude. This day is one of those.